Hi guys, we're back. We started it on YouTube, but apparently, as I said, I don't know what I'm doing. So we decided to go back to the phone. So what you missed is Redneck Hubby's got the shrimp in the pot. We did get the meat and the bacon all prepped, so we'll tell you what we did there. And so we got shrimp in olive oil with some Cajun spice, teaspoon of Cajun seasoning, a teaspoon of chili powder, and some lime zest. And wait a minute. Missed one. A little tail there. You want to make sure you take the shells and the tail off first. Those are kind of crunchy if you eat them. And you want to cook those for about 2 to 3 minutes, just until they're kind of, what, translucent, honey? And
yep.
Then you don't want to cook them all the way through because they're going to go in the oven on the flatbread. So he's kind of flipping them over. This is our Curtis Stone pan. We love Curtis Stone. It's a non-stick. And we love his stuff, so shout out to Curtis Stone. We love Wolfgang Puck too. We have a lot of Wolfgang Puck stuff. And then we have some bacon. Bacon's already cooked. We did that earlier. And then we also cooked the meat, which is over here. It's kind of nasty right now, but it's just hamburger. And it has hamburger, salt, pepper, onion in it. That's what those little speckies are right here. Because we like onion. If you don't like onion, you can leave it out. Cheese, a little bit of cheese. And steak sauce. And we use like a A1 sauce in it. And cumin. And then if you want some spice in there, you can add that too, but we didn't do that. And then this is the pan that we're going to put our pizza dough on. Now this is kind of like the first time we've made this. So, okay, the shrimp are done. Let me show them, honey. See, so the shrimp are done. They're kind of translucent pink. So you can kind of, we'll put that back on the burner so it's off the fire. And then we're going to roll out this pizza dough as soon as hubby gets done. And this is just one of those pizza doughs that come in the, you know, the fun pop can. And, you know, like a crescent, you know, roll or biscuit dough or cinnamon roll dough. But this is a pizza dough. Oh, he took the thingy off of there. I was going to show you. But whatever brand you want. Pillsbury or whatever. And then we're also going to put on feta cheese on our pizza along with the avocado, the guacamole that we made. So we're going to kind of put that all together in just a second. Just kind of taking the shrimp out because you don't want it to cook anymore. That one doesn't want to go. There we go. And that's about, what, half a pound, honey?
About that.
Yeah, so we're just going to make one nice little flatbread pizza. And hubby's going to take over this for a minute while we roll out the dough, because he doesn't want to roll the dough out. So.
All right.
Don't show my butt, honey.
Now the mistress is going to
roll out the dough.
Roll out the dough.
I want to kind of get in the light because it's kind of dark over there.
It's kind of dark everywhere, but this is what we got.
I'm just going to kind of roll this out. We might need both of those. Do you think?
I don't know. I'm looking through the camera.
Now, according to this recipe, it says to cut this in 3 parts. But since it's just us that is eating it, we're not going to do that. And then we're going to get our guacamole. And we're going to spread it on here. And we're going to cook this one first. If it comes out good, then we'll do the other one. Because I think we have enough to make too. And you can spread it with whatever you want, a little spatula. I have one of these little spatulas on my cake days. Just kind of spread it out. You don't want it too thick, it says. And then, there's some tomatoes over here. Now this is kind of chunky, which is good because then it'll give a little something something when we bite into it. How's that looking?
It's good.
Good. And then you're going to put your shrimp on here. And I might cut these. What do you think? Cut these in half. Just so that we can kind of... I like shrimp, but I don't like to get a big old mouthful. So just kind of place them around like you would, I guess, if it was pepperoni. And like I said, you can, you know, you can add whatever you want to this. If you wanted to put, I don't know, bacon maybe on there. You could, or a different kind of cheese. If you, this calls for, it called for a cheddar cheese, but Hubby said he didn't think we needed both cheeses, so we're trying to be a little good. And not.
Don't you have that Mexican cheese?
Oh yeah, I do. That cojita cheese.
Yep.
Thank you, honey. Here, see, we have plenty for another one. So, and that way, you know, we were going to use feta cheese, where you could use feta cheese, or you could use whatever kind of cheese you want. Now this is queso fresco. Can you see that? It's kind of a, I don't know, how would you describe it, honey?
It's like a Mexican soft.
Like a mozzarella, I guess. Here, can you open it?
Yep. I'll take care of it.
Thank you. He's the opener. And we like all kinds of cheese, so we're cheese fanatics. The only cheese that we don't like is Limburger cheese. And so we're excited. We want to get one of those charcuterie platters when we go to Disney next time. Try some different stuff. That was one of the nice things about watching the vlogs. All the different restaurants that they go to. You know, shout out to our favorite vloggers. You know, Diz Life or Us. If you want to know about Disney and restaurants and different things to see, Diz Life of Ours is really good. WDW Couple, they have some really good dining reviews. Paging Mr. Morrow, that's really good. And then we have some famous, could be famous someday, favorite streamers. Diz Life of Ours streams, as well as Spokesman. If you really want to get in to the parks and really feel like you're there in person, Spokesman has a great... Oh, how is that, honey? Good? What does it taste like?
Mild.
Mild mozzarella? Or no?
Mild.
It's
Very mild.
It's mild cheese. And you want... It calls for cilantro. Do you want more cilantro or no?
We could.
Okay. So check them out, guys, because you know we got really involved with Disney because of them, watching their streams and their vlogs, and You know, we hadn't been to Disney in like 30 years since our kids were young. Not because we didn't want to go, just because we live here. And, you know, we love the beach, as, you know, friends of us watching. So we used to always go out to the beach for our anniversary and whatever, and then it's close. And Disney's crowded most of the time. And hubby does not like crowds. So we like solitude. We work a lot. We used to, you know, work 2 jobs apiece. And then we worked at a major grocery store chain. Oh, don't put too much of that on there, honey.
I don't want that.
This is pepper jelly, in case you guys don't know what that is.
Where's the
pepper jelly? It's really, really good if you like have cheese, like a hard cheese and crackers, or what did we put it on?
Just cheese.
What did we use it with last time? Cheese and crackers?
Yep.
Oh, that was something else. He's just putting a little bit more sun-dried tomato on there. So we hadn't been to Disney in a long time, and then for our 37th wedding anniversary, we decided to go. We used to cruise a lot, and then I got cancer, and I went through that battle, and that was an issue, and so thank God over that. But then I got something called Guillain-Barré syndrome, which is kind of a bummer, because at least with cancer you can treat it. With Guillain-Barré there is no treatment. So it's kind of hard to cruise. We really don't want to go anywhere too far, just in case. And so Disney was the thing, and we kind of got hooked by the vloggers that we watch. I mean, there's many of them, and they're all good in their own way. We love a lot of other ones. It's just those are our favorites. And Tim Tracker as well. Tim is kind of the one that got us hooked from the beginning. And so this is going to go in the oven at 350, I think. Let me go check. Hold on. I think it's on 375. Come over here with me. Let's check the computer. 425. Ooh, see, it's a good thing I checked. So put it at 425. There we go. And speaking of the trackers, this stove is the same exact stove that they had in their old house. So I think it was a brand that came out in like 1962. So it's called Spectra. And so we rent where we are now. We owned a home for almost 45 years, and we, you know, through getting sick and any other things, you kind of downsize in your life. Oh, that looks good, honey. And so we rent now. We don't have to worry about things, especially since, let it beep. Since hubby works a lot. What I'm going to do is we'll put that away, and then we'll put the meat on the buns. And then we can put them in the oven at the same time. So he doesn't have to come home and fix stuff, which is nice. And we have a great landlord. She lets us, you know, do whatever we want, because I'm a big DIYer, so is the hubby. So we're doing some stuff. We're putting up a ceiling in our living room. We just painted, we did the bathroom. So I'll show you that on another vlog once we figure out what we're doing. And so then what we're going to do is put this stuff away, since we have such a huge counter. And put a little lime on there. There we go. That one had a little juice in it. And, oh, all right. Well,
there.
No, I was going to use those for a second one if we needed a second one.
No, we don't need a second one.
All right. He said that's going to be plenty. He just told me that we didn't have enough food. Now he says we do.
Yeah,
That goes in the sink, honey. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is do our
That
sliders.
needs to go in that baggie.
Yeah, I will. I don't need to watch us put stuff in a baggie. Where'd the blue cheese go? I had to, oh, it's out there. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this pan, take this out, yeah, and stick it on here. And then open our bread. Now we're using Hawaiian rolls. If you guys don't know what these are, you're missing out. Because this is the best bread on the planet. King's Hawaiian rolls. Don't buy generic, because it won't be the same. We did try, I guess it was Pillsbury, made like a crescent, like a, you know, what do you call it, oven biscuit. That was Hawaiian. It wasn't the same. And then, wait a minute before we put it in there. We've got to cut them. So, I got to get a knife. Hold on. No, I'll get the pink one. Ta-da. Here.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that is it. That's it.
That's not a serrated one.
Yeah, no, it doesn't need to be serrated.
Yeah, it does.
No. Hold on. Gotta find the knife. These men and their knives. What are you looking for? The blue one? Click here. Oh, that one. That one's not going to go through, honey. That's why I got the longer one. Okay, so then serrate it in the middle with this long serrated knife or whatever kind of knife you can use. You're going to cut them in half so there's a top and a bottom. And hubby loves White Castle burger, so we're gonna make these like a White Castle burger. But you can make them however, you can put whatever you want on them. So just kind of turn it around. If I had my old cake stand table, you could stick it on that and just turn it around. Oh, nice elbow, honey. So you want to slice them down the middle so that they're, you know, like that. That's why a longer knife is better, because then it goes in the middle. But we'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
This is the thing about cooking. Don't stress. Don't stress about cooking. Cooking is all about fun. And if it doesn't turn out right the first time, then you can just do it again. Alright, there's the top. I don't know where you're going to put it.
Yeah, we'll worry about it later.
And then you're going to put the bottom in the pan. Voila. And then if you want to put something on it, you know, you can. We're not going to, because we're going to put blue cheese on it and pickle and mustard. So then you're going to take your meat, and you're going to, what you do is you kind of just make it just like, not a meatloaf, because you don't want it to taste like meatloaf, but it's a hamburger. And then you bake it in a square in a pan, and then you place it over your rolls. And as you see, it's shrunk a little bit. I could have probably used another pound of meat, but it is what it is. So then we're going to put on our pickle and our cheese. I'll do it. You wash your hands, honey, because you have little greasy hands. And our bacon. So let's put on our bacon. Wait, let me do this.
Where's the pickle?
Pickle. There should be in there. I put them in there. So we're going to put on our... You going to put the pickles on first? Oh, here.
These
Right.
are bread and butter.
Oh, alright. They don't want those. So you can use whatever kind of pickles you want. We want dill pickles because that's what kind of what they use at... Where's the new one? Oh, in the pantry. That's what they use on White Castle. And they also do, I think they put onion on White Castle too, don't they?
Yep.
So instead of kind of putting raw onion on the top, I put it in the hamburger meat. Just because I did. That's about the only reason. So then you're going to take a pickle. First you got to taste it. Now if you're cooking for guests, don't double dip. Unless you're our friends and they don't mind. So, but we don't do that either. I'm just letting you know. If we cook for friends, we don't double dip. We use a different spoon. And he just washed his hands too, just to let you know, in case you didn't see that. So then put your pickles on. If you don't like pickles, don't put them on. You know, you can make them however you want to make it. And then, that's probably good. Then you're going to put your bacon on. Right here. We got some nice bacon. Hubby ate a few slices earlier, so, tastes pretty good, huh, honey?
Mm-hmm.
This is maple, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Regular bacon.
Regular bacon. We usually get maple bacon or applewood bacon.
You want a sandwich?
Okay. And then blue cheese.
Oh.
So, where'd it go? Oh. Oh, there's his arm. So, like I said, if you don't want blue cheese, don't put blue cheese. If you like, you know, cheddar cheese, you can do that. Do whatever you want. You know, get crazy. You know, it's all up to you. Whatever you want to do. Like I said, we like to experiment. We like to try new things, and we like a lot of different things. So, except for cottage cheese. I don't like cottage cheese. He loves cottage cheese. Ugh. It's me, I don't know. I got sick on it when I was young, and I just can't eat it after that. Except unless it's in lasagna. And then I use ricotta cheese, so. So there you go. Voila. Then you're going to put, do you want to put mustard on it or no?
Nope.
Okay. So then we just put the lids on there. And the only thing I didn't do was melt the butter.
It's alright.
Because I had to put that over the top. I'm going to melt some butter, and once he gets done, he'll take the camera. And then what you want to do is place your little buns on top of there. And then once those are all on the top, then you're going to melt some butter. Good. And, wash your hands and then you can take this. Melt some butter. And then you're going to brush it over the top. There you go. Of the buns. Now, hubby's made this with ham. Right, honey? Was it ham?
Yep, best damn ham sandwiches you ever had.
Oh, yeah, best damn ham sandwiches. And, here you go. Just about. Might need a little more than that.
No, that's fine.
Alright. And you make them with Hawaiian rolls too. And ham. We used honey baked ham because we had some left over. And
You can use it with any ham.
yeah, you can use it with any ham. And what else do we use? Gouda?
Gouda.
Gouda cheese. This light over here. Let me move this way.
Smoked Gouda,
So
regular Gouda.
There we go. He's so busy cleaning. Yeah, smoked Gouda. And caramelized onion. And Dijon mustard. But you can use any kind of ham. Again, you can switch it up. But let me tell you what. Those sandwiches were phenomenal. They were so good, we made them for a party at our friend's house. And we ended up making, what, like 3 things of Hawaiian rolls of them?
Yeah, like $100 worth.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was good though. That's a problem. Once you like something, and we like to eat, so.
Like to entertain.
And we like to entertain. We like to have friends over, and we like to have good quality stuff. And we like good tasting stuff. So, you know, some people just eat to live. We live to eat. That's our thing. So now your butter is melted, and you're going to brush it. I have a brush up there, honey, in that thing. Right there. In the back. Take a pastry brush or whatever. We use an old paintbrush. We never painted with it, so don't get worried. Barbecue brush. And you're just going to paint it really pretty liberally on the top of the buns, because you really want them to be pretty saturated with the butter. And then you're going to put a little piece of tin foil over them and pop them in the oven at, we're going to put them in at 425. I mean, everything's cooked, so you're just kind of heating them through and letting the butter go through. And then that's it. And we're going to pop them in the oven, and we'll come back and show you the finished product of everything that we made. So we'll see you soon. Right, honey?
Yep.
See you
Love
soon.
y'all.